Before we begin today's Tales of Grace's F episode, there's a couple of announcements I want to make. I do sadly spoil the name of one of the characters we do not know about yet. Don't worry, it is not a spoiler. It is spoiled on the box, on the back of the box art. It's spoiled in the art book you got with the limited edition. It's even spoiled with the theme you get with pre-ordering. So it's not a huge spoiler. I thought I'd tell you. Number two, I get rather loud when I do spoil it, so please keep your headphones down if you're watching via wearing headphones. And number three, the recording might stutter in places. I cannot guarantee. It was stuttering slightly for me during recording. Anyway, hope you enjoy the episode and back to your regular viewing schedule. Hello, Steven Say 10,000 here. Welcome to a new Let's Play again. If you watch my update video, which is coming out later on today, but I recorded it like a week ago. I ended up with PSP problems with recording with my Dazzle, so I can't do PSP games anymore. So I've moved on to a game called Tales of Grace. So let's start the game, shall we? Tales of Grace F is a Tales game that was originally on the Nintendo Wii and was exclusive to Japan, but we tried a re-release on PlayStation 3. The main feature being that it got a European release this time round. The other major difference is there is an additional 10 hours of gameplay here, because you get an additional arc. I'll explain the arcs features in a little bit. But pretty much the game is split into different arcs, and there's actually 3 different kinds of arcs, and I reckon that's going to be too loud and my microphone is so going to pick that up. There we go. So, yeah, so this was originally a Wii game. Now, one of the main problems of it being a Wii game is that it actually, the graphics wise, it's not the greatest PlayStation 3 game you'll ever see, because the models wasn't upgraded at all from the original Wii version. Literally I just slapped on HD textures and redone the anime cutscenes so they're in HD, and that's it. That's all they literally done. So the actual graphics of the game ain't a huge upgrade from what the Wii is, so that's problem 2. Obviously the animations also suffered because of the Wii's lack in hardware, because Nintendo is generally a generation behind in consoles. But despite that, it's from the other thing about this walkthrough is I've not actually completed the game yet. I'm about 20 hours in on my main save, but I do plan on finishing over the holidays, because I'm actually from tomorrow on another week and a half break from university. I tend to get tons of recording done. Woohoo! So, while the opening is still opening, let's explain the arts I talked about earlier. The game is in fact split into 2 arcs, 3 if you're on this version, 2 if you're on the Wii. There is a child arc, which you do first. The game then goes into a future, present arc, which is the main game. And then a future arc got added for the PlayStation 3 version of the game, which is an additional 10 hours that is set 6 months after the original game finishes, apparently. So yeah, so this game actually has 3 arcs compared to the original 2 that the original Wii version had. So yeah, America got this is also quite a new game. America did get it quite a while ago. They got it March, but we only got this in September last year. So this is only about 4 months old over in the United Kingdom, which is where I am. So, Tales of Grace's F. Let's start a new game, and that is it. Choose your settings before starting the game. So pretty much we get our set the message speed, set that onto instant, auto text advanced off, difficulty normal, camera standard, vibration subtle, everything else on standard. Oh, confirm settings. Settings can be adjusted by any times in the option menu. Kind of expected that.
You're really going up there? Of course! Flowers bloom there all year round. Don't you want to see them? Come on, it'll be an adventure! Dad's gonna be really angry if he finds out. How many times has he told us to stay away from Lawn Hill? It's dangerous. You think I believe a word he says? Don't worry, it's fine. And besides, I'm 11 years old. I go where I want. Wait, what about Cheria? Shouldn't we invite her too? No, she can sit this one out. What? Why? She's sick, Hubert. It would be hard on her. Besides, one scaredy cat slowing me down is more than enough. Hey, that's not nice. Anyway, let's go. I want to see what's up there.
So, welcome to Lawn Hill. Yes, we are at the start of the game, and we have already been thrown into a dungeon. So this is the beginning of the game. This is the beginning of the child arc. The child arc ain't that long. You can get the child arc done in a couple of hours if you want to. It is not long at all. The main difference in the child arc is you don't get, like, we're going to see the battle system here, but you don't get a certain section of the battle system is locked during the child arc, so you can't use them. But everything else generally is unlocked, especially system as kids, which is actually rather nice. I also like this game because it's more than a subtle opening compared to previous games. Like previous Tale games only have some fat off opening, when this is more subtle. Just a simple cutscene and getting. It wasn't even an anime scene opening, which we're used to seeing in other Tale games. Anyway,
This isn't a good idea.
how to attack. We press the X button to approach the enemy and attack. Use the left joystick when attacking to elevate your text. So
We're the toughest kids in town. But we shouldn't be out in places like this.
you've got the end battle talked about, as we do in every Tale game. I'll explain the battle system in the next battle. I'm still slightly not learning how to talk. I will eventually learn how to talk and battle at the same time. Eventually. Oh, there's a monster there, we can talk here. Right, do you see at the bottom we have a blue bar? That is basically how much we can attack. When that is empty, we cannot attack anymore. We have to wait until that is full to attack again. The good thing about this system is this in fact replaces the TP system that most games uses, which being, in theory, as long as that bar is full, we can use arts as much as we want. Arts rather than uses a certain amount of your TP, rather than like uses a certain amount of your CC, rather than your TP as it did in previous games. And this automatically refills, so pretty much arts you're not restricted to, oh, once you're run out of TP, you're screwed. Which makes this game slightly better in that department. Anyway. This is a really small area, we're almost done already. We can hold swear to guard. Yep, Ricky on being hit by doggy. So we've got two dogs here. Same thing again. And if you can see, we actually now got 5 TP rather than 4 we had at the start of the battle. Now we've got 6. There's another bar at the bottom if you see, which is a blue, small blue bar below your health. That feels like we actually gain an additional TC point, but this is not unlimited. Your weapon is restricted on the minimum and maximum amount of CC you have. So most characters' default is their minimum is 4 and their maximum is 6. But as you go through the game, this will get higher. Like at the moment on Asbel, I've got minimum like 8 and max of like 12, 13 at the moment. So something to watch. As you can also see, we are gaining. I can't remember what the other points are called. We're going to have to go back to that. Saving game process. We all know how to save a game by now. Saving the new slot. But let's find another battle. I completely forgot what we got at the winning. Please. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're running a bit slow on help. Oh, sticks. We've got a stick. Let's watch.
You should try some of this spring water, Hubert. I'm not really thirsty. This water is famous. Plus, it's really good for you. So come on, have some. You'll like it. Well, all right. Oh, this is good. Wait, I thought you'd never been to Launt Hill before. Huh, I guess Frederick knew what he was talking about after all. Here, give me some of that. I want to try it. Hey, I'm not your guinea pig.
That is a stick that's always been in every Tale game. You press an icon will come up and you press select back if you're playing an Xbox version of Tales, which if you are, you're probably playing Tales of Vesperia. And it's treasure test here. Treasure test. We got 3 apple gels, which is basically like the low version of potions if you're playing a game like Final Fantasy. Obviously monsters don't respawn, so I can't see what I mean by now. I think they're called skill points. Yeah, they're called skill points. I remember them. Huzzah! Skill points. You get skill points at the end of every battle. When you get enough skill points, your titles level up. This is how you learn new abilities in this game. It's done via title. Oh, there's another treasure chest there. We've got a life bottle. Life bottles are basically like the Phoenix Downs of Tales. Anyway.
Wow. Ah! What's wrong? There's someone there. It looks like a girl. Hey, you! What do you think you're doing sleeping out here? Oh! I heard a voice. You did? I was asleep at one with this place. But then I heard your voice, and I woke up. Why was I awakened? Well, you know it's dangerous to sleep out here. If you want to take a nap, maybe you should find a bed or something. Asbel! She's headed right for the cliff! Hey! You fall! What do you think you're doing? Fall? Yeah, fall. Splat! You know what that means, right? No. What does it mean? It means... well... That's a long way down. If you fell, you'd be in big trouble. See? You get it now? If you fell, you'd... Oh, never mind. Look, just stay away from the cliff. Understand? So, where do you think she's from? I've never seen her before. Hey, what's your name? Oh, right. That's rude. I should introduce myself first. I'm Asbel Lant. This is my little brother, Hubert. Hi, it's a pleasure to meet you. So, tell us your name. My name? What was it? What was... my name? Hey, don't tell me you forgot your own name. Well then, I know. How about this? Can you at least tell us where you're from? Where I'm from? Seriously? You don't remember that either? Asbel, I wonder if maybe she has amnesia or something. They say that people with amnesia have trouble remembering things. Amnesia, huh? Hey, so you really can't remember anything? Well, you know, Hubert, you may be right. So what do we do now? We bring her back to town. What? Are you serious? Can we even do that? Well, what else can we do? We can't just leave her here. And besides, maybe she'll remember something once we get back. Oh, yeah. I suppose that makes sense. Hey, why don't you come back with us? There's no point standing around here by yourself. Great. We'd better get going then. You like flowers? Here, take one for the road. It's just a flower, you know. You're weird. Well, never mind. Let's go.
I promise that is the only long cutscene we get the entire game. Woo! Anyway, we get a plucked flower. I don't have a clue what it's for. Obviously, it's just key item related. And we're now in Lant Hill Meadow. Just let's have a quick search around for treasure chests, which there isn't any. Let's go at the end just in case. Nope, no things there. So yeah, we got introduced to an unknown girl. She has amnesia and we currently don't have a name for her, so she's currently just known as Unknown Girl. And she has a title called Amnesia. Ain't it fun? Anyway, let's exit this area here. And we got some dogs to fight. Let's fight the doggies. So we've got Sophie here at the moment, which don't seem to be doing anything. Do something! Thank you.
That was so scary. I wasn't scared.
Yes, I was right. It's called SP, skill points, same thing. As you can see, both Asbel and Hero right now have stars flashing. That means their title is just leveled up. When titles level up, you learn new abilities, your stats increase, and much more. SP kind of worked like the abilities on equipment did in previous games like Tales of Vesperia. I'll be compared to that game as well, because that is the only other Tale game that I've thoroughly played through. When you have the stat equipped, the title equipped, the things are like you instantly get all the bonuses from that title on there, but you don't get all the time until you level up. So this is one of the few games where leveling up is more about increasing your title than actually leveling up your general level, because if you don't know, you do actually have a general level as well. So anyway, so Asbel learnt Bellringer, why Hubert learnt Tiger something. Should make the screen a bit bigger. This is a bit where we find out. Making the screen bigger will screw up the recording. No, it won't. Good. Anyway, we have another stick here. Let's watch. When I press the select button correctly.
What were the two of you doing in the meadow, Asbel? I'd heard flowers bloom there year-round, and I wanted to see them. I'm kind of an explorer like that.
That's what he likes telling everyone. But he only went there because Dad said not to.
What? No! This has nothing to do with my father.
So let's have a look at titles while we're talking about them. As we see at the moment, we only got one title, but we will gain more as we go through the game. So Hubert learned Tiger Blade. I thought it was Blade, I just couldn't definitely read it properly. Anyway, let's perform a save here. Again. You'll see me actually end saving multiple times in an episode. It's just a general thing I do with RPGs. Wait, was that another stick? I think I've just missed a stick. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's drink the water again. Oh, there's a dog there. Let's fight the doggy. Doggy! You swear. As you can see, if we hold swear and then move a direction, we can actually dodge. But it comes at a cost. It actually uses up CC. So be careful when using it, because while you're dodging you can't actually attack. And let's get on with this battle. Doggy's dead. And we got 6 XP. And we won the battle. And Sophie got a title level up. Oh, damn, I just spoiled her name! Fuck! Oh, what a fucking screw up! Her name is indeed Sophie. We'll still get called Sophie. Oh, for fuck's sake! Her name is called Sophie. It's not a huge spoiler. We find she gets named that in about 10 minutes anyway. So yes, her name is Sophie. Sorry about spoiling the game. But I cannot be recording 25 minutes of footage again for me accidentally spoiling a name. Anyway, let's finish off these.
Over already?
And Sophie killed the monster! I'm really sorry if you didn't want to be spoiled that name so early, but it literally, she gets called that in about 10 minutes time. Anyway, let's get out of this dungeon before I screw up any more things. Right, this is the world map. Compared to previous games, this is not a world map, but it is a world map. It is a world map because it's a world map, but it is a very linear world map. I mean, do not expect to be exploring tons on this world map. You will be using this to get in between locations, and that is it. Also, unlike previous games, you can't actually save on the world map. There is save points scattered around the world map where we save from. You can't save anywhere in the world map. So even if you're in the world map, you still have to run to a save point. Which is one of the few things I don't like about this game.
There are sparkly things on the ground.
If you search around those, you sometimes find really cool stuff.
Why are they there?
I don't know.
I'm sure people accidentally drop them. We should be careful not to make the same mistake. Especially you, big brother. I'm tired of being blamed whenever you lose something.
But it's because you're always...
Random cutscene there. I'll put a warning. I shall put a warning in the video when I spoil the name. So I will not spoil the name anymore. And I will put an annotation like click here to skip to the bit when I won't spoil the name anymore. Yeah. That's the best thing to do, because I am not re-recording footage just because I spoiled something.
So, what do we do now?
Hey! Asbel! Uh-oh, it's Cheria. Care to explain why you decided to leave me behind?
You're in trouble. She's really mad.
Run! Don't you move a muscle! I'm not gonna let you run off without me again! Hey, are you okay? You know, you shouldn't be running like that. You guys went to Launch Hill, didn't you? Where's that? Don't play dumb with me. It's the hill where the flowers bloom all year round. You must have promised me 12 times you'd take me with you when you went there. I'm sorry. But look, if I'd brought you there, you'd be too tired to walk back. And then, I'd have to carry you on my back again.
And you always get really angry whenever Asbel has to carry you.
Well, that's just because he's so terrible at it. See, what did I tell you? Here, hop on. I promise I'll try to be more careful this time. That's all right. I can walk on my own.
Hey, where did that girl go?
What girl? Huh? Why is she still back there? Go get her, Hubert.
Right.
Hey there. So why didn't you follow us? That girl told us not to move. Asbel, who is this girl? I don't know. We found her on the hill and brought her back here. Why did you do that? She seems a little older than me. So, is this the kind of girl Asbel likes? Come on, Cheria. Don't stare at her like that. You two should try to be friends. Oh, I was wondering, what's with the flower you're holding, Asbel? Huh? Wow, it's just beautiful. How lovely. So did you bring this flower back for me? Actually,
Just say it's for her. It'll make her feel better.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, Asbel. Well, since you were kind enough to bring me a flower, I guess I can forgive you just this once. This is a Sofaria, isn't it? They don't normally bloom this time of year. I guess the stories about that place are true. Yeah, the hill had flowers blooming all over the place.
Aww. That one little flower sure is making her happy, huh, Asbel?
Happy?
Oh, you're giving me one too? Thank you. That was really nice of you.
Happy.
So, what's your name? Where are you from?
We asked her the same thing earlier, but she doesn't know.
We think she might have amnesia. What? Oh my gosh, that's terrible!
We were hoping she'd remember something if we brought her into town.
Well, has seeing the town helped you with your memory at all? Guess not. Maybe we should try asking around or something. Oh, maybe we should go and ask my grandpa. He knows pretty much everyone around here, you know?
Oh, good idea. I bet Frederick would know something. Let's head back to our place.